11:48 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Tuesday, December 27th, 2022. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. As we take a look, the Dow Jones is up right now about 137 points, but that's a weird story because the NASDAQ is down 79 points, and the S&P 500 is down just over 3 points right now. So a lot of up and down going on here. Does that mean the Dow is about to reverse back down? It's possible. You've got DXY at 104.07. If we take a look at the chart, it still has not broken down the bearish bias yet, as we haven't broke down the 103.78, but we also haven't made a push up. This could be a slight consolidatory phase, and then we could ultimately come up here to 105.80 approximately, but we have to wait and see. Gold and silver's having a decent day. Commodity stocks are having a little bit of a push here today. PBR is under a little pressure. Crude oil's up a tiny bit as well. But if we get into the broader market and we start looking at like XRP, some of the crypto, XRP still has been unable to break the 371 area. And we actually came up here a couple times now. One hit rejected, two hits rejected, third hit. Are we going to be rejected or are we going to be able to push over it? The only thing I was pointing out yesterday is how the volume was coming down, greatly decreased in this area. Even going up, it was decreasing, but then on the pushback up, it decreased. And to even on this push up, it's even worse. So we're either going to get rejected at the symmetrical triangle, or we're going to come up just a little bit higher and get rejected up here, possibly at the 381. But either way, we could be facing a rejection right now. The only reason that this looks like it could come up until we break this level down here is we've had a pull up. This is technically a cup and handle. We built the bullish handle if we don't fall through. I'm not saying we're not going to fall through, but I'm saying until we fall through, that's a bullish technical handle here. It's just on the bottom side of the 317 or the 371. And you could actually say the fuller cup and handles right here. So we haven't done anything yet. But as far as the short term, as of right now, we're holding it. If we break down, the next big area is around the 323 level. But we've also got 355, 348, 335, and 321 in between. So we've got a lot of areas here now. You can see we came up and we're getting a perfect rejection right now. That's the downtrending resistance. Whether you're looking at a symmetrical triangle, the descending triangle in the smaller area, the point is we're getting rejected in all phases right now. And we need to come up higher. If we don't come up higher, this is your identical rejection point. It's just filling out this pattern. In the 4-hour time frame, we have had a bullish cross. And we're currently being rejected at the 200. So we're really having a fight right now between the bears and the bulls. It's that simple. We're having a fight. Bitcoin. We're still on this never-ending sideways consolidation on this bear flag. It started on December 16th. And now you can see it's 12 days, almost 12 days later, 11 days later. And it's still continuing this sideways consolidation. We've got this downtrending resistance up here at about 17,500 in this area. If we look at the other Bitcoin charts, we have this uptrending support that we're trying to hold at 16,600. So that's basically our trading range right there. Very small trading range. And then we'll see what ends up playing true. We need to hold this, like I said, this downtrending support is very critical. So you're going to want to see Bitcoin over 16,000 and ultimately 16,600 to avoid a quicker drop through. And then I just wanted to read this from a little different perspective than just my charts. This says XRP in for correction based on the sell signal, prominent analyst. Crypto analyst Ali Martinez has taken to Twitter to share a warning for XRP traders. According to his tweet, he spotted a bearish divergence forming on an XRP chart. A correction for XRP anticipated. Martinez tweeted that he spotted a sell signal on a 4-hour graph on XRP. He pointed out that a bearish divergence is forming on the chart against the RSI. This bearish formation, the analyst continues, may bring a correction to XRP, pushing it down with 1 to 4 red candles. The TD sequential presents a sell signal on XRP 4-hour chart while a bearish divergence forms against the RSI. The bearish formation anticipated a 1 to 4 candlestick correction for XRP. Over the past 24 hours, however, the 6th largest cryptocurrency has been showing a rise, going up by nearly 5% in green At the time of publication, XRP is changing hands at 0.3676 per data provided by CoinMarketCap. So that's just some stuff I was looking at earlier, and then obviously could be a couple other things we could take a look at, but pay attention that a bearish divergence was started on the RSI, bearish cross. So that's just, I like to give a little bit of side information to go with the charts as well. And then the only other thing of substance that I seen with XRP was XRP Classic promotes eco-friendly regenerative finance using blockchain with completion of fair launch. Approved by smart contract security auditor, Solid Proof, XRP Classic has developed an eco-friendly refi blockchain in a bid to lead on regenerative finance. New York, New York. So December 27, 2020. Created as a carbon-free, eco-friendly, regenerative finance refi blockchain, XRP Classic has completed its fair launch in December 2022. XRP Classic was successfully listed on CoinsBit within 48 hours of launch and then on P2P B2B cryptocurrency exchange platform in the days that followed. Combining both positive and negative externalities while protecting users, refi embodies a stable and regenerative approach to navigating the financial system, so anyhow, I wanted to read what this is. XRP Classic positions itself as a solution that will flourish as a cryptocurrency exchange mature. By representing best practices in the refi sector, XRP Classic is currently developing its own refi blockchain to offer high-speed, eco-friendly transactions combined with minimum trading fees. XRP Classic has sought and received confirmations from Solid Proof on credibility and contract software authenticity. And the reason why I wanted to share that, because I've been getting a lot of questions about XRP Classic. And all the way back in 2019, you can see a botched attempt at ripping off Ripple. So just everybody pay attention if you're looking at the XRP Classic. I've been getting this question a lot. That's why I decided to read it a little bit. But as far as I can tell, I mean, it's something that I wouldn't be interested in. But I mean, there's things that can happen. But if you're sticking with XRP, I would definitely not be looking at XRPC. I go with the original XRP, and that is that. And last but not least, since we got over a little bit of the scam, so that you guys don't get tricked, Ripple CTO fights Craig Wright over fraud allegations. On December 24th, a heated war of words began between Ripple CTO David Schwartz and self-proclaimed Bitcoin inventor Craig Wright. The initially innocuous discussion about the institutional acceptance of Bitcoin turned into a heated debate about the legitimacy of XRP and savage insults. The cause of the altercation was a tweet by Wright in which he claimed that Bitcoin can never be accepted by institutional investors until the system can be restored by a court order. In response, Schwartz called the tweet dumb. Why are institutional investors the target market for peer-to-peer digital money? And what jurisdiction should respect their court orders? Wright then berated the Ripple CTO as ignorant when it comes to finance, legal issues, institutional investment banking, and Bitcoin in general. In addition, he further argued that it was impossible to have a logical debate with anyone involved with XRP and accused Schwartz of running a useless pump and dump scheme. Wright also claimed that XRP actually only creates 100 transactions per second, not 1,500 transactions per second as advertised by Ripple. The problem with any debate with anybody involved with XRP is that none of them can actually debate anything logically. David Schwartz should be able to provide logical answers, yet even the cult leader cannot do anything more than insults. In the aftermath, Schwartz called his counterpart a despicable coward who sues people for sharing his opinion. He added that Wright tries to back up his nonsensical claims with the relevant ad hominem. Furthermore, Schwartz explained that he was just pointing out a dumb argument that Wright could not defend. Craig, anyone can see the thread. You made a very dumb argument. I pointed out it was dumb. You opted to raise completely irrelevant criticism of me rather than defend your own indefensible nonsense. You're now on a pathetic tirade of deflection. Defend your claim or abandon it. Wright wants to support SRP in lawsuit against Ripple. The grand finale of the dispute was a threat by Wright that he will publish an academic analysis of XRP to a publication standard in 2023, which he will provide free of charge to the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission as support in its legal battle with Ripple. Basically, we're showing how dishonest the system is. Enjoy what's coming. This will stop the constant XRP scams, Wright wrote. A short time later, Wright followed up accusing Ripple of not showing how its technology is used outside of paid trials. If any Ripple products is implemented between banks, the requirements are that these agreements are published within the frameworks for each of the organizations above, which are the agreements with Ripple. It would seem that Ripple make literally hundreds of claims, and yet no evidence of a single production system existing can even be found. Wright also claimed that one of Ripple's biggest partners, SBI Holdings, is paid for marketing. I've had dinner with CTO San on multiple occasions. No Ripple implementation has ever been produced. Rather, Ripple made an investment, the self-proclaimed Bitcoin inventor claimed. As of press time, Schwartz had not addressed these allegations. However, the last word has probably not yet been spoken. Meanwhile, the XRP is trading at about 3707, rising about 6% since Boxing Day. And XRP is about 368 right now, roughly. So make sure if you want to join me with an even deeper look, you click on my recent videos. And you can join me, video description below. You can join Tom's Army. Join the 213 members, as we have not had a new member in a couple days. Was hoping to get a few new members for Christmas and New Year's, but, you know, it is what it is. I'll do my part. Hope you guys pay it forward as well. I can't thank enough to 213 members. Also, if you want to join me on MEXC, no VPN, no spot fees, and no KYC, trade up to 200x leverage in the USA. There's a link there. You can also join me on BitGet. Just new users in the USA might have a little bit of an issue until they switch back to their old format. And UPHOLD is my safest, my most reliable, but spot fees are high. That's why I have the alternative of MEXC and or BitGet. And I don't do any paid advertising of any kind, and I have no special paid promotions or anything like that. So if you want to pay it forward, pay it forward. If not, don't. Hashtag the FUD stops here. But one thing I won't do is base my show around bullshit and FUD that everybody else perpetrates. I mean, even yesterday, perfect example of something that goes on. And Ben's doing a good job lately. But he does an update. Bitcoin to 100K in 2023. And then he says crypto on his very next update doesn't reach all-time highs until 2030. So not only kicking you the dick, but squeezing it while he does it. So good information, but a lot of FUD coming out all across all networks. Because what are we trying to do? We're trying to get as much money as we possibly can out of our viewers. That's just the way it goes. I'm the exception to the rule. Join Tom's Army. Help perpetuate the truth. Help push this through social media. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. And also share this on social media far and wide. Otherwise, we're not going to get new people in here. And I work my ass off. I'd appreciate a little more support of sending the word.